How are you doing, guys? Welcome back to Trends. My name is Adeton. Yes, it's so good to be here today. How are you doing? Trust you're having a beautiful day. My returning subscribers, thank you so much. If you are new on this channel, probably just pop up on this video for the very first time. Be kind enough to subscribe. Yes. A lot of things are happening these days. We just hope that January can come and be going already. Like seriously, Toyor baby Juliana, she made a disturbing video yesterday, quite emotional, and she was all cheered up, explaining some things to us. People were like, what? So this kind of thing has been going on for how long? It takes a lot of for her to come out and say those things. You should know that she has become helpless. It is when there is, that you have tried everything to bring sanity and then it's not working out. Okay, you feel you can just come out and say it to the world. I mean, it is not easy for her to come and say those things that she said. It takes a lot of courage, honestly. I give it up to her, even though she knows that, coming as people will say a lot of things. Some people will criticize you, some people will, but the fact that she was able to gather enough courage to come out, that means that thing has eaten so deep into her. And then we don't even understand, according to the video, for such a lengthy video, she was saying a lot of things, and then I still felt that there are other things that she's not saying in the first video, because she had made another video now, because the guy responded to the first video. Yes, the first video, she said that the guy had a password and blah blah blah. He doesn't want to release it, and people were like, what led to this? Because there's a lot of things that I think she's still hiding, and then she's kind of coming out bit by bit, but she needs to just open up. Since you have brought this thing out for the world to come and judge you, want us to shook our mouth and talk about the matter, you should just say the whole thing the way it's the truth, so that people can understand what happened, and they can be able to put their opinion and say the thing the way it should be. Because we don't seem to understand why he had your password in the first place. I mean, what happened that, because according to you and the guy said he raised you, that you are more like a daughter, and he said you called him by the name, that was why he was mad at you. Okay, what led to this fight in the first place? Because you were once close. Is your father, your daddy in the Lord, your friend, What led to the breakup? Why did you guys break up? According to the guy, he said he raised you, he's your manager, he's been more managing your page and blah, blah, blah. What actually happened that he had your password? We don't understand that part. But I think I got some point from what she was saying, because, according to me, I think she was trying to say that her account was hacked at a time, and then she needed somebody to fix it. You know that if your account has been hacked, you want somebody to fix it for you, you have to release your password. I want to believe that was what happened. I don't know, but because I'm still trying to figure out why the guy has to have all your passwords. He said, according to you, all the passwords to your social media handle, he has not released it to you. So I'm trying to okay, but could it be that? Because she mentioned it in that video that at the time her account was hacked, and then she needed somebody to fix it. Could it be because she wanted somebody to fix the account? That was why she released those passwords to him, probably for him to fix it. And I know that once, if you are giving somebody a password to fix your account for you, once they are done, you change your password. So I don't understand why she was saying that since 2020 or 2021, this guy has not released the password. Why? And then this guy came again and he said that the whole thing was a lie, that he was just angry because Toyor called him by his name. That the fact that, I want to ask, okay, why would somebody that has been calling you sa, Why would she just come and call you by your name if you have not fight by a wallet? You know, there must have been something that will, she can't just walk up to you and call you by your name if she has been using yes sir for you. You know, it's a lot of things that they are just hiding. They don't want to see it. I mean, it's so difficult for people to be confused that, okay, there are still good men of God out there. It's so difficult because of things that we see every day. Things we see every day, things we read online every day. It's so difficult. How do you convince people that there are still good men of God? There are still good churches around? Because I don't understand what a pastor will go through all this, and then it's so sad. And the guy also came and I was saying some other things, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, Toyor baby made another video again, and she said that man was just lying. You know, I've always known that there is a lot more. The story is not just adding up. It's not just adding up. Now she's saying that this man raped her sister, and that she knew that this man has been philandering with young ladies before now, and then you were trying to hide. You know, somebody is a rapist. He has done it with quite a lot of young ladies, and then you still allow him to be with your sister. Even you are not safe, you yourself. Somebody who is like that would always be like that. That behavior would always be. You don't cry out for help. You do not run away from the kind of person you allowed him as access to you. I'm sure. I don't want to be too forward, but according to her, and then this whole emotion and everything, she just open up and let it go. She should open up and explain the whole thing, the way it started. There's something that she's not saying out. Now that she has the courage. I mean, people have been saying different kind of things to her. I know it's not easy. You know, people, they would want to cut you with a knife and everything. But the fact that you came out already, just say it the way it is. Let us understand the bottom of this whole story. There are a lot of things that she's not saying out. Yes, some videos from Juliana, then we will be back.
I won't cry. I wish there was a better word to describe how much of a mess I was. I was just a mess. I just couldn't fight back. I couldn't say anything. I was just in a very, very dark place. And I'm not the kind of person that likes to fight. I hate fighting. I hate noise. I hate trouble. I run away from trouble. I don't want anybody to trouble me. I don't want to trouble anybody. I remember when Timileyin did a post on my Facebook page impersonating me, put up a picture of himself and his wife. You know, just saying stuff on my page because he hadn't given me my passwords. He has all my passwords. And I didn't even know, because I don't know how to check Facebook. Those who know me knows that I don't know how to check Facebook. I don't know how to do anything on Facebook. So it was one of my sisters that took a screenshot, and this was... You know, you never cease to amaze me, Timileyin Adego. You never cease to amaze me. I'm just thinking about the things that you said in your video. You know, when I posted my video yesterday, there was so much I wanted to say that I didn't know how to say it. And I watched your video. Some people sent it to me, or sent them to me, because it was more than one. And I watched it over and again. And I don't even know what to say to you, Timileyin. And I don't know where to start from. Because I honestly didn't want to say so much. But since you started to say some things, I will address some of the things that you have said in your video. First, you talked about followers. I'm happy to give you more followers. You know? Yeah. I'm happy to give you more followers. You talked about me. I can't even sleep. I'm just thinking that, what is this guy saying? You said that I was talking to the last time I was with you and your wife before I walked out on the both of you. I was shaking. Thank God you even said it, that I was shaking and I was crying. You've never seen me like that before. And I said I can't forgive. I'm a bad person because you came here. You want to tell the world that I'm a bad person. But you didn't see why I was shaking and crying. You just said some part of it. You just brought out that part of me shaking and crying. You didn't see why I was shaking and crying and saying that I can't forgive you. Even though you added to the things I said that day. Timileni, you didn't come and tell them why I was shaking. You touched my sister, Timileni Adigun. How do you expect me not to shake? I was shaking because I was so upset. I was so upset. There's nobody it would happen to that will not be upset. I have not seen that person. Show me that person. Bring that person to me. I am so upset because you promised not to touch that girl. You said that you when I was seeing some signs and I was talking to you about it, you said that I was overthinking things, that I was looking down on you because I know about your weakness, that I know about your struggles, or what word were you using? You were screaming. You said that, oh, would I be able to come and talk to you if I don't know about the things that you are struggling with, because you always call it struggle. And I knew that this is not about struggle. I said to Timileni, you must not touch this girl. What did you do? You told her to come all the way from school outside Lagos to meet you in the hotel for 3 days, watching her have a bath, touching her, sending her your nudes, asking for an, I can't even go, even begging her to have anal sex with her. And you think that my sister will tell me that kind of thing and I will not tremble, I will not be angry? How do you not expect me to be angry, Timileni? That's why that day I said, when you were saying give me opportunity to make it up, I was angry. I was shaking. I didn't know how. That's why I told your wife that I don't know how to forgive, because that day you were saying that after all the things I've done, my wife has still forgiven me, blah, blah, blah. That's why I told your wife that I don't know how, because it was still very fresh. And then all the dreams I've had and everything I told you, everything was just aligning in my head, and I was like, so this is true. Like, you really did this thing to this girl. That's why I told her to please pray for me, because I couldn't find it in my heart to forgive you. Do you know the trauma? Do you know the pain? Do you know the pain? And I begged you that day. I said, Timileni, let this girl go back home. What did you do? You didn't say that part. Did you let her go? Did you release her? What are you saying on Instagram? What are you coming here to say? Also, your wife did a video the other time pretending not to know about anything that happened, saying she didn't know. I don't know how she has the heart, the conscience. I always thought that Titi Lope was a good person. Titi Lope, that video, oh, do me go. You did a video, Titi, you posted it and you said that you didn't know. You are lying. Ah, Titi. God will forgive you people. Honestly, God will forgive you people. God will forgive you people. You didn't know. That was what happened that day, that this guy came on Instagram now to be saying that I was trembling. I was saying I can't forgive. What are you even saying? Timileyin, what are you saying? You said that I called you by name. Timileyin, what is your name? What is your name? How old are you? You are just 10 years older than me. You are 34 or 35. I don't even know. I chose to call you D that time because I saw you as a father. I loved you. I was loyal to you. I served you. I stood by you. I went through different phases with you. I did everything. I honored you. Everyone who knew me knew where you were in my life. Knew the position that you had in my life. I don't even want to cry because I don't want you to do another video saying that I came online crying, acting because I'm an actress. Don't ever say that again, please. I valued you so much that my entire family called you my father. I chose to call you father, and I can choose not to call you D. I have friends who are your age and older than you, and they beg me not to call them uncle, auntie, or anything because they are civilized people. So I don't know why you're upset. I don't know how you even expect me to come and call you D. How are you thinking about these things? How? How are you thinking about it? You claimed that I blocked you on Instagram. I blocked you on WhatsApp, Timileyin. When I left, I didn't say a thing to anybody. Everybody who discovered everything was based off of the anonymous, whoever anonymous is, that sent text messages to people, because I was still in shock. I was struggling. I couldn't put anything together in my head, like kilo shele, like what happened. Like I was in a very dark place, like I said. So I didn't even have time. I was still on the church group. I was still just there, staying there until you and your wife started saying nonsense to people on the church group, trying to cover up all the nonsense that you did. And I'm like, no, you can't cover up. You can't do this. And I couldn't take it because it was hurting me where I was. That's why I left the WhatsApp group. And then when you and your wife had the effrontery to send me a voice note saying that I'm going to run mad, that because God is angry with me, that I did something to you, that I left you or something. I don't even remember the details of that voice note, but I still have the voice note. I was so angry that what kind of manipulative voice note is this? That's the reason why I blocked you and your wife. So you come here to just say it like I walked away, I said I can't forgive, and then I blocked you people. What are you saying, Timileyin? What are you saying? What are you talking about? What are you saying? I can't sleep. My brain, I'm trying to think about it like in different ways, but it's not aligning in my head. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying?